Rappers can't seem to stop hitting on Ice Spice, but this time instead of shooting their shot with her, one is actually trying to start beef. See, Ice Spice recently spoke about accusations against her from Chance the Rapper, who thought that she had dissed him in one of her songs In Hamood for these lyrics.
He a rapper, but don't gotta change.
He said on his Instagram that he thought that this line was about her, which made some fans speculate relationship rumors around Ice Spice and Chance, with her rejecting him in the lyrics. Fans on Twitter psychoanalyzed a possible relationship between the two, which was hilariously disproven by Ice herself when she publicly announced that the lyrics were never about Chance in the first place, followed by a bunch of crying emojis. Chance then managed to save himself by saying, quote, "Just checking lol," and reposting it to his story. And while this was just a misunderstanding, Ice Spice's beef with Latto really wasn't. See, over the past few months, fans have been flaming famous artist Latto for copying literally everything that Ice Spice does, and Ice Spice even played into this, dissing her on a song.
Wanna be me, so she do my emotes and my name in her mouth, so I bet she gon' choke.
These bars were clearly aimed at Latto, with fans tweeting pictures of Latto supposedly copying everything Ice Spice does, like this. In this picture specifically, Latto can be seen doing what fans like to call Ice Spice's signature move, which she's become ultra famous for, doing it at literally every concert ever.
You? Munch. Either he ate it for lunch.
Because of this beef, Latto ended up unfollowing Ice on Instagram, and when an interviewer asked her to finish Ice Spice's lyrics, fans say that she pretended to forget them.
How can I lose if I'm already chose?
But then, hilariously, Ice Spice fans were sort of shut down when this image was released with the caption, quote, "I want to hear nothing else about Latto trying to be like Ice Spice. My been doing this pose, so bye." Ice has yet to respond to these allegations. However, people on Twitter are saying that she took the L, just like in her relationship with Drake. See, Drake dropped the track Back Outside Boys and allegedly had lyrics that were aimed directly at Ice Spice.
She a 10, tryna rap, it's good on mute.
This was all after Drake started things out following Ice Spice, and she claimed this basically kickstarted her career.
We all couldn't believe it because it was like fake early. I had like less than 100K followers still. When he hit me up, it was crazy. He invited me to OVO Fest, went out there, it was a movie.
Drake would then go on to fly her out, and they would go to OVO Fest together in Toronto, and while the two tried to keep things low-key, it didn't go so well, as this video was then released.
And this happened.
The two seemed to be pretty awkward around each other and not really engaging much at all, but maybe this was just their
Imagine an action sports playground that goes on forever.
first meetup nerves, or maybe it was actually them not getting along. Regardless of the reason, we can come to an assumption that it didn't really end well, as Drake would go on to unfollow Ice Spice after flying her back for a supposedly unknown reason. He did end up refollowing her on Instagram just last week though, and maybe this is an attempt to sort of reach back out to her, but we'll just have to wait and see what comes from this. Finally, Pete Davidson also allegedly had a thing with Ice Spice around this time, and although accusations came out of literally nowhere and there's nothing to really back them up, so this might be Twitter making up rumors about nothing. But if you're a bigger munch than some of these celebrities, swipe up, cause